Hi there. We are live tonight. Darla's adjusting the camera because we were a little on the short side. That should do it. Welcome to It's So Live from It's So Tempting. We have a couple announcements, quick ones. The February 15th and 16th, that's a Sunday, Monday, is the I-80 Shopper Quilt Shop One-Stop Shopping Spree in Williamsburg. Check that out. We've got little flyers if you want to come in the store and pick one of those up. We also have our quilt retreat coming up the end of February, the 27th through March 1st. That's here in town at the community center over on Elm Street. That is on our website at itsotempting.com to sign up for that.
And there are special prizes too.
Yeah, we've got giveaways. We're feeding you Friday night and Saturday night. So there'll be an email going out in the next week or so, a little more information to those that have signed up. It may go out to everybody. I haven't decided.
Anyway, okay, so you'll hear from us.
One other quick announcement. We do have a binding class on the schedule. It is February 11th at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. If we don't have anybody signed up by this Sunday, the 9th, we will pull that class and reschedule it probably in March.
And it's a good class. It's lots of tips and tricks on how to do binding.
If you're not a fan of binding or you struggle with binding, you need to take this class. Binding used to be my least favorite part of quilting. And by taking the class, I learned some stuff and I don't dislike it anymore. Still not my favorite, but I don't dislike it anymore.
Okay, while we're standing here, I have set this up. This is the new bernette B38. It's
Yaya Han is a designer that designed this one. That's why it's purple with pink accents and the fun
really
little.
See. Let me lift.
There you go.
It's all white on that side, but I'm going to turn it around.
Okay.
It is purple. The computer tells me it's blue.
But yeah,
but it is purple.
It's a pretty lavender color.
You get feet with it in this little box, feet and bobbins.
Oh, so you get a walking foot with it and several other nifty feet.
This cute little bag also comes with it. Oh, it's already zipped up. And in it, you have really scissors and a seam ripper that all match your sewing machine. So that just came in. And so if you want to really check it out, come on into the shop. I'm going to move it so it's out of our way.
If you're a purple person, come check it out. And on with the purple, we are doing a block of the month. Fabric should be here next week. So be watching for that. We've got to get the fabric here and decide what the prices are going to be for monthly. It is Bouquet of Hydrangeas, block of the month by Shabby Fabrics. So that should be exciting to get started on that. And that we will be demoing here on the lives on Thursday night each month. I don't know whether we'll do something every week or whether we'll just do
probably just once a month.
Yeah, first live of the month we'll do the block. Or
maybe the second, depending on
where we're at.
Yep. Okay. Drawing for our block of the our UFO for the month of February.
All right.
You want to draw?
What number are we gonna get this time? Number 6.
Number 6. So, I don't know what mine is right off the top of my head.
Yours is your Emma quilt.
Oh.
And mine is Crimson Christmas. So the demo I did last week with a 60-degree diamond ruler is part of the fabrics for my Crimson Christmas. So that's why it's a UFO. I've got some of it cut, but now I get to work on it.
My UFO is Emma that we did quite a few years ago. It was a block of the month, and it's almost done. And then I ran into something I had to fiddle with, so it got timed out. Well, now I guess I have to untime it and finish it up.
Hopefully it's been long enough that it'll behave.
Yep.
And then how did everybody do on January's? Your number 3 for this month or for January. I did get mine done, but I've been crazy busy sewing, so that
mine's in timeout.
Hers was naughty and got her frustrated. So
Okay, this is yours, right? We'll just, we know that you can't see all of it. So we'll just show you a little bit, kind of get an idea of what it is. I think it's beautiful.
So this one's going to one of my nephews. Colfax Mingo's colors are orange and blue, so that's why I chose the colors. And this was a Connect Quilt Designs mystery sew along a year ago that I pulled fabric, got the pattern, hadn't done anything with it. So this was the time to get it done. So
yep. So I wasn't thinking about the posting what you've done. So I will be putting a post out on our website that says the number, February is number 6, or so that you in the comments then can post pictures of what you've done.
Or talk about how your project's going.
Right.
Whether you got it done, you're struggling with it, you said to heck with it and put it in timeout.
Yep. So look for that on our Facebook page. Okay. We got a few. Do you want to do patterns or fabric?
Yeah, we'll do patterns.
Okay.
So we got in 3 new patterns. They're all from Canuck Quilter Designs. This one is Jump Space. So it's stars and some straight lines and some sashings. That one can make, comes 62.5 by 75.5 for that one. Rib stitch, this is what I want to do, is 59 by 74. And then we have Hidden Dimensions, which is 60.5 by 78.5.
And the instructions in those patterns are just excellent.
Yes.
I really like them.
I have done several of her patterns, and they're amazing instructions.
Okay.
And you don't have a lot of fabric waste. And
that is true. So that's something to think about.
Yeah.
You have more pile there?
I do have one more announcement. I guess I forgot. So for the month of February, our Bernina sales, we have Bernina machines, 20% off MSRP on domestic machines, sergers, and long arms. Bernette machine offers, the B08 is $1,999. And the B77 is $1,199. And then we have 20% off MSRP on Bernina and Bernette presser feet and big books.
So if any of that stuff you need, now's the time to come in and get it.
Yep.
And if you want to upgrade your sewing machine, bring it in. We do take trade-ins.
Yep.
So check us out. Okay. We
want to do fabrics?
Let's do some fabrics.
All right.
We know that you can't see these very well, but we got some new fabrics in. This is a brown and a beige, the same kind of pattern. They've got little dots on them, which you really can't see on the screen. So you're going to have to come in and check these out. But they're really nice. They would be good blenders and that sort of thing. So look into checking these out. We got another, this was a back order of chalk and charcoal.
So it's kind of a teal chalk and charcoal.
Another good blender.
Yes. And we have several other shades and colors of that one as well. And then we got in quite a few colors of Moda's Bella solids. So this is just the one that I pulled off the shelf. We've got two different shades of red. Yeah, we've got 2 different shades of red. One was Ladybug, and the other one I think was Ruby. And then this one, they titled it Soil. So it's just a nice brown.
A good brown, because we were getting short on our just solid colors that make good, that you need for some things.
Yeah.
So we've expanded that, and they're coming in now. So, okay.
And then we've got one more. We talked about October Skies. It's a Villa Rosa pattern. We've got several of the 1776 250th anniversary of the United States fabrics in.
Mm-hmm.
There's several panels, but we got 2. We've got one with eagles and one with the United States, and says America on the front of it. So I did that one. Where's the top? There we go. The October sky pattern as well. So the top of October sky and the bottom look the same. And then I added an extra border to it.
This is an extra border here with all the flags.
But we do have a kit available online that is the eagle panel. But I guess if you wanted to specify you wanted this one, we could swap them out because they're the same price. And that gives you enough fabric to do the banner at the top and the red flag border. So that one is available on our website.
So this is a good one for Quilts of Valor. So if that is something that you're thinking about for the 250th anniversary.
Yep.
Okay, so I think that
takes care of business.
Takes care of our business, kind of what's new. We will have 2 other quilts to show you, but I'm going to show those to you after we have done the demo because they were made with the Hunter Star, which I forgot to talk about. This is the tulle. Yep, that's pretty good.
Okay.
This is the Hunter Star. It's a Creative Grids tulle.
Okay.
And this is the pattern that I have used. It's called Deb's Plain Favorites. It's a Deb's Cats and Quilts design. So, and it's there. So I've got some parts set up. So I'm going to go get that set up. And you'll have to control the camera.
All right.
Okay, so I've already pre-cut these, and the pattern, the strips that I cut were 2.5 inches wide, and then I had cut a big square, 6.5 by 6.5 for this quilt. This tulle will do a finished block of, let's see, 6 by 12, 7. Anyway, it says A is 6 by 12, 7 by 14, and 8 by 16. That doesn't seem quite right, but so forgive me on that. Anyway, the first thing you do is you cut your strips. You cut a 6.5 by 6.5, and then you cut them in half like this. So you have 2 sides. And I only brought over some because I didn't need all of them. So there those are. And then I cut strips. These are the 2.5-inch strips. Let me see. Double check my measurements because one is 6 and the other is 6 1/4. Oh. So I want to make sure that I'm using the right ones. I think these are they're very similar. So those are the 2 large ones. These are the 2 smaller ones. So this is 6 inches by 2.5 or 2.5 by 6 inches. Now you want to you can go wrong sides together or right sides together because you're going to do mirror images. So I just kind of did wrong sides together. Then, and I've got 2 because I have to have contrasting colors. So I did those. Then I take my tulle and I have some lines up here. I have an A, which is for a smaller block, B, which is for a medium-sized block, and then the C. These are for size C. So I line this edge right here, which I don't know if you can see very well. Get up against me. I've got a red shirt on. Yeah. It's curved. So I put that, the bottom of my fabric goes on the C line. And then there's a line over here. This can be done left-handed or right-handed. I'm right-handed.
Nice.
So it can go either way. And then I just cut off that. So now I have 2 strips, mirror images that are got one end. And I'll do that with the same with the light piece. Make sure they're, yep. Make sure that I've got either wrong sides together or right sides together. Those are my 2, that's what I've done with my 6-inch squares. So those are the same. Now I have the 6 1/4. Well, I'm going to do a little bit different because that's a different piece. So I line up the bottom of my fabric with, since I'm doing the C, I'm lined it up with a dotted line on the C. Now my fabric goes a little bit over the solid line over here. Well, that's okay. So, and I'm just doing one. I don't have to do mirror images. So I cut there, throw that piece away. Then I just turned it over. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side of this strip of fabric. Lining it up on bottom on the C, and then the side, and then cutting. It's got those 2. And I'm going to do the same with the orange. Shoot. Oh, good. Just a little.
One little string.
One little string. Yep. A little thread there. I flipped it over so that I'm getting my angles at the right way. And cut. Okay. So now I have 2 pieces of fabric that look like this. So I can set them there. I'm just going to show you how you sew them together. I'm not going to sew them on here so that you can, that would just take too long. So my fabric, so it's going to end up, I'll sew it right sides together, and I sew it like that. So you can see how those are sewn. Just sew along here, sew along there, there, and there. So that gets me things. Then when when I iron them out, they go like this. That makes sense. So then I skipped several steps because I'm not going to be using the tool. So here's those pieces that I showed you that I sewed together. And then my triangles, and I always kind of crease it so I get the point is to the center. So now I have this. Seams are ironed open at this stage. Okay, so now I'm going to use my tool again. And in the tool, there's a line that runs from one corner of the square to the other. Then there are a C, a B, and an A, depending on the size of your block. My blocks are the C size. A little. I'm going to do it this way. Just because I'm right-handed, it works better. So I line the C up. That black line goes right along the line where the fabrics are together. So you can see it that way. There's the line that goes all the way through. That black line is on there. I've put the C's, the little box with a C in it, to the corners. So that I'm squaring up my block now. Okay, so I've got that there. I put weight on that. Okay. It works really great if you have a turntable cutting board. But this is small, so I can turn the whole thing.
This is a cheater turntable, so you've got a small-ish mat, big enough for your project, laying on your other mat, so you just turn the whole little mat.
Yep. So I've got 2 sides done. Now oh, here I'm sitting and I'm thinking, okay, so now I line it up the other way so I can get the other 2 sides. Again, whoops. That's the tool. There is my block. I'm just going to leave it on there and I can lift up the cutting board and you can see it a lot easier. There it is.
That's slick.
That is a 1/4 of the finished block.
So you got to make 4 of those to make 1 block.
So,
okay.
Yep. So I'm going to show you now. You can raise the camera.
Okay.
I'll show you. I've done 2 quilts, so we'll show you those. And you will see how those blocks go together. You won't be able to see the whole thing in the screen, but that's okay because you can see it. So this is that 1 block that I just showed you.
Okay.
So I've sewn it, the 4 that I've made. Yeah, it's the right one. Those 4 together, there is my hunter star.
Okay.
Then I've sewn them all together, and because I use different fabrics, when I hit, like here, this is a corner there, and I've got another
design
down here.
Yeah, there.
So I have different colors in some of these stars. This one I use some batiks on.
I like that.
This is another one that I did using more solid colors.
Ooh.
Well, we kind of have it sideways, but
yeah.
Here's the orange block. I had extra fabric, that's why you got to see that one. And then I did a green and yellow, and I alternated them.
So you've got this little star here in the middle. It's got 2 green leaves and an orange and a yellow.
Yeah. So it's just varied. So this was this is a wedding present for a young woman, well, that I had as a youth. I've known her since the day she was born.
Oh.
So she got married, and I'm late in getting it done, but it will get there. So that is the hunter star, and how you do it. It's very easy. I've gotten so I really enjoy it. Now I use the same pattern for both of them, and I'm sure there are other patterns that have hunter star where you could maybe just do, be creative.
Right. And what's nice about the Creative Grids rulers is they either on the ruler themselves or on the little folder that comes with it have a QR code. So you can scan that with your phone and it will take you to instructions on how to use it and projects to use it on.
Yep.
So,
and I've got one at home and I couldn't find the QR code. So what I did is I just went to Creative Grids website, products, typed in, searched for the tool that I was looking for, and there I can get right there to the YouTube video.
Nice.
So that is out there. So don't be afraid of these special tools. And it's like, I forgot, because I've forgotten how to use it. There are YouTubes out there, and as we do more and more, you will see more ways to use the various tools that we have in our shop.
And we've been kind of slowly expanding our Creative Grids rulers collection. So there will be more Creative Grid demos coming up down the road.
Boy, we got quite a few people replying this time, and I haven't been watching.
Uh-oh. You're a busy demoing.
I was busy demoing. Thank you. It's good to see you ladies. Make sure that you like us, subscribe to us, and there's a little bell there that you click on that, and that'll take you personal or everything or something like that. I can't remember. I've done it several times, and you will be notified when we go live.
Oh, nice.
So there, and it'll be here for a while. So it's so good to see you. Stop in. if you can't make it here and you're near Williamsburg on the 5th, 14th, and 15th?
15th and 16th.
15th and
It's a
16th.
Sunday, Monday, because Monday's President's Day. So they put that show together thinking a lot of people have the day off.
So,
or just take the day off.
So stop in and
road
see
trip.
our shop up there. Our sister shop will be there.
Yes, and
Also,
they will
so-
have sewing machines in the booth as well. So if you're in the market for a new Bernina, come see what they've got to show you.
And sign up for our quilt retreat. Okay, thank you so much. We will see you next week with another demo
Yep.
that we will show and another tool that you can learn how to use. Thank you. Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.